What's up guys, F-Bomb here from F-Bomb Bike Life, and today we start the Moto garage overhaul. Basically turning this whole garage that you see here into the ideal dream motorcycle garage, and it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be sick and insane. And basically what we're starting right now, we're gonna start with paint. We're gonna get rid of these mixed matched black green paint job, which I don't know what I was thinking when I did that, and we're gonna go with nice subtle clean white garage. The reason why I'm going with white is because I want it to be best for lighting. White walls will make it so everything is more bright when I'm recording, and it's gonna be dope. And I'm making this garage YouTube friendly. What I mean by YouTube friendly meaning I'm gonna make this garage accessible for filming and doing my how-to videos. So let's go over the layout of what we're gonna be doing. So first thing you see when you walk into this garage, obviously the front floor. Now the front floor is going to be covered with this mat, rubberized mat that I picked up from Harbor Freight. Now I only spent, I think it was $8.99 for 4 of these squares. They're really good material. They're a little bit on the light side, so I am going to go double side tape on the bottom. That way they don't slide back and forth, but pretty good bang for your buck as far as material goes. This is the best deal that I could find at my disposal. We see the rest of this floor, which is just ugly, dirty, nasty concrete. Now what we're gonna be doing with that, we're gonna be laying down this tile. Just got it in yesterday. This is an Amazon product as well. Boom. We're gonna go checker tile. We're gonna go race checkers all over from this end of the garage all the way around this rubber mat, coming around this way, and this whole back area right here is gonna be all checkered tile, and it's gonna be dope. This monstrosity of a bookshelf I actually turned into my gear cubby, whatever you want to call it, is gonna be painted white along with the walls, just so it doesn't look like an eyesore, so it looks kind of like it blends in with it. And behind this bookshelf, or I would say moto shelf now, is storage. So I am eventually gonna put wheels on the bottom of this thing so I can wheel it back and forth and get to the storage area, making it more accessible for any kind of situation. If I need to get back there, I need to put something away, I don't have to worry about messing up the tile by scraping it against the ground. So putting that on wheels is going to be very beneficial and helpful. First idea as far as this moto garage, basically make it more visual friendly. So when you guys see these videos, it makes it easier for you guys to focus on what I'm doing. And this garage is honestly is an eyesore for anyone watching my videos. So this garage wasn't designed for my videos that I'm doing now. It's time to move on to the next step, and that is converting this garage into the ultimate man cave motorcycle garage. And this is the Moto garage overhaul. I mean, it's gonna be dope, and I'm gonna live up to that standard. Alright, so it's Saturday morning, and head to the dump, go get rid of this crap that came out of the garage. And this garage is nice and clear-ish, but it's clean enough to get started. Let's fast forward to the fun stuff. Alright, so we're heading out to Home Depot. We're gonna go get the paint supplies, and we're gonna go wander around, see if we can find anything else we're gonna be using. We are gonna be using white, so we're gonna go over the whole garage with white paint, hopefully a glossy white, because I want the reflection for better lighting, so when I get the lights, more lights will reflect back to me. And we're also taping off a little surprise on the red wall that you'll see at the ending of the build. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to tape off the entire perimeter on the concrete. That way I don't spill paint on the concrete. So I'm going to sweep, and I'm going to make sure that the tape is going to stick. So I need to sweep very, very well. There's a lot of debris in this garage. Alright, so we're about to start painting. It's about 9 o'clock at night. We're going to start painting that red wall, the whole black wall. We have the shop taped up, so we're going to keep that in here. And then we're going to paint over that whole green wall. It's a lot of painting to do. So we're going to get started now. Alright, and the first wall begins. Definitely going to need 2 coats, because as you can see, we're painting and you can still see some of the green in there. You might not be able to see it on this lens, but I definitely notice it. Alright, so it's day 2 of the Moto garage overhaul, and so far we got this place nearly completely white. And I'm not gonna show you that part because it's a surprise. But we got it damn near completely white from help from Jake. Eli, back wall is almost completely white. I gotta go over a little bit on the edging, but it is looking awesome. I didn't really want to show you guys the painting process because I know probably the most boring thing to do is to watch paint dry, and I'm sure you guys didn't want to see that, but this is what we got done so far. It's looking very bright. As you can see me a lot better with the bright white walls compared to the black and green and that little red wall that was back over there. So we're gonna finish up and then we're gonna start with the tile. So next on the list that we have to do, we have to get everything out of here, prep, clean the floor so we can put down the tile. So it's time to start that. So from here we're gonna go with the goof off. Basically what this is a degreaser. There's no rinsing involved. All it is, you pour it on there, it foams up, it carries the grease, and then all you have to do is sweep it up. So we're gonna give it a shot. Little section right here. Comes out just like that. It sounds nasty, I know. But so I'm gonna move it around a little bit with this broom. We're gonna clear a path outside, or sweep most of the stuff out. We just finished cleaning the entire garage. It's all clean and dry and everything. Everything's marked up where we need it. So now we're gonna lay down the tile. This is single-sided sticky tile, so there's no glue needed. So we're gonna place the first one. Down the rest of the tile. It's looking amazing. We have the last piece, but we have been running into a problem to where it's overlapping, just a smudge. So this piece we're gonna have to cut a little bit. All right, and the first wall begins. You are gonna have to cut some, and it is a little bit of a pain, but it is not too hard. So you just measure from one end. It looks like it starts growing as it comes out, so you just gotta be careful. Cutting. Try to make it as straight as possible. Now, I'm not a professional at all. I'm just doing what I can. Peel back a little bit. Peel back a little bit. I'm trying to cut a little bit at a time. That way, I can get it in there. Give it a little bit of pressure. So it has a clean cut. There we go. About as flush as we're gonna be able to get it. There we go, nice and flush. All right, so we're gonna start measuring up to here so we can finish off this edging. Looks like if you focus in right here, it's almost 4 inches. There's obviously the pattern that has to go there. It's gonna be white next, so we're gonna cut it this way. I'm not expecting this to be perfect, but I'm gonna try my hardest. Or we're gonna work over here in the concrete where we can actually cut into it. I don't want to cut into this and then cut into the tile. Now, we're gonna have to cut a straight line. So the best way to do that, probably, take an old scrap piece of tile, line it up just like that, and we're just gonna try to trace that line all the way over as close as we can. Do the same thing over here. Line it up. Trace that line as close as we can. If we don't cut all the way the first time, it's okay, because we're just getting the line in there. Now we can put some force into it, cut it all the way down. There we go, and we'll see if this fits. Perfect. Peel that up. Place it in there. It's coming up a little bit on the edges, but it's okay. That looks amazing. All right, so right now we're taking everything off the shelf. We're gonna be painting this white. So we're gonna roll it outside. We actually put wheels on the bottom, so it actually rolls instead of lifts, so we don't damage the vinyl. So we're gonna get that started now. We just finished the Moto garage overhaul. Came out a lot better than I expected. It's my dream garage. It's the garage I've always wanted, and it came out exactly how I designed it and how I wanted it. And well, without further ado, here it is. So here we did the checkered floor. Took at least, it included cleanup and laying down a tile, at least 5 hours to get it right and get it done. There's a lot of measuring and cutting involved. There's spots where we didn't have enough tile, so we ended up painting the concrete black, but it came out really, really good. We painted out the moldings around there. We actually created a molding going around that rest of the garage. If you guys remember, in this area, this heavy shelf was in the way. This shelf was plain wood. We painted it white with a red trim. Didn't come out perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. I'm happy about it. And what's really cool about this is it's no longer a heavy, unmovable object. GT steering wheel we have here. We put wheels on the bottom, so we can actually get to the storage area. Is back there. Everything that was junk that I didn't want in my garage anymore, I was able to put back there, build the shelf, put wheels on the bottom of it, actually flipped it upside down, put wheels on the bottom of it, and pretty much made a barrier to where you're not going to see the unhidden or the hidden treasures that I didn't want you guys to find. So that came out cool. Over here, you'll see that we have a area where we're going to have our motorcycle lift. I have a regular cruiser lift there just for example where it's supposed to go. Carpeted that out. Didn't want to put tile because I did not want the heavy lift to damage the tile, so it's bare concrete underneath there. We have a air compressor hose leading all the way around to right here. It's only a 30 gallon. I do have a bigger one coming. If you guys are wondering why I have such a big hose and such a small air compressor, it's only temporary until the bigger one gets here. Hanged up my helmets. I always wanted my helmets hanged up and showcased, and every time I try to hang up my helmets, they always have to get moved, and they're just in the way. So I think right there is going to be perfect. They're out of the way, good feng shui, good centerpiece for the garage. Jiggy Moto is sending me that decal. I was talking about putting the decal in the floor, but I do not want to touch this floor anymore. We worked really hard on it. I don't want to do anything else to it. I think it's perfect the way it is, and I'm going to stick that decal right there. So as soon as you walk into the garage or the shop, you're going to see that fat F-bomb logo, and everyone's going to know where they're at. We have the bike set up right now just on the kickstands, but we are going to have motorcycle stands where the front tire interlocks into it so the bikes stand up straight by themselves. I have the Ninja 300 on the rear lift right now, and the R6 is just kind of sitting there on a kickstand, but it's going to look a lot nicer when we have the actual stands. And I am going to leave enough room so we can actually roll the bikes to the motorcycle lift. So that's going to be cool. If you look over here, we custom painted this YouTube logo. We had the red wall already, where we really wanted to take advantage that we had something red in this garage, and we sat back, we thought about it, what could we do, what could we do? So we decided to map out, tape off a custom painted YouTube logo on the wall. And if you look right there, I have the first F-bomb sticker I ever had. So I want you guys, if you guys want to, send me your stickers, and I will create this whole wall to be a YouTube motovlogger sticker wall. It doesn't necessarily have to be motovlogger, it could be a company, as long as it's tool or motorcycle related or even automotive related, it can go on this wall, and it's going to be awesome. So, worked really hard. I think in total we maybe did at least 36 man hours of hard manual labor on this garage. Started it about a week ago. You guys saw what it looked like before, just trash everywhere, nasty, rat droppings, just blah. So we really turned this garage from nothing into something in just about a week's time.
It couldn't have came out more better. It's my dream garage. Literally, it's my dream garage. I can't stop saying that. I hope this, guys, encourages you to build your guys' dream garage. This is my dream garage. I'm not sure what your guys' dream garage is, but if anything that I've done helps you figure it out, I hope it does. And I appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out my dream garage. I can't stop saying that because it's my dream garage. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode of F-Bomb. Subscribe, like this video, and show me some love. Peace.
Yeah.